When there is an emergency on the roads, our first responders, they don't think twice about helping someone out, right? While they hope that their flashing lights keep them away from any kind of harm that may come their way, that's not always the case. Just this week in Manatee County, take a look at this video. A deputy almost hit while conducting a traffic stop, and in Largo, they're doing more to try to prevent things like this. Largo Fire Rescue has a new tool to help alert drivers and to keep workers safe. Here to tell us more about that is 10 Tampa Bay's Jenny Dean joining us live from the main fire station in Largo with more on something they're calling Safety Cloud. Tell us more about what this is. How can it help?
Well, Sarah, it's an alert system, basically. What it does is when the emergency vehicles come out of that garage with their lights on, it activates the system that can be found in a lot of newer model navigation systems, but everyone can have it through the app Waze. And basically it gives you those precious few seconds of a heads up to know that emergency vehicles are coming or you're about to be near them. So let me tell you how it works exactly. Several of the new several of the fire rescue vehicles have this new equipment on it that basically sets off these alerts and when they have their flashing lights activated. Now, when a regular driver gets close to the flashing lights, whether the emergency vehicles are on their way to a scene or at a scene, well, then that driver gets an alert saying, hey, there's emergency vehicles in the area or a road hazard ahead. And it's about 30 seconds before you get near that emergency situation, which gives you time to make better decisions rather than waiting until the last second when you see those lights.
We're concentrated on trying to help the people that we're there to help. We're trying to get the equipment that we need, so it helps that individual driving. Hey, there's first responders there, they're doing their job, let me get over, let me let them do their job.
And that's really so important. It's all about you getting out of the way so those emergency vehicles can get where they need to go a lot faster. It could be a fire, it could be a heart attack, it could be your loved ones that need their help. And it's great if we have that heads up to be able to get out of their way and let them get to a scene faster. Now, there are several other fire rescue departments across Pinellas County that also have this system. St. Pete, Clearwater, Pinellas Park, they all have them on certain fire rescue vehicles. And really the best way for all of us to have it is to download the app Waze right now. That is where you'll be able to get those alerts. If you have the app pulled up when you're driving, it'll alert you when those emergency vehicles are near. So it's really a valuable tool to keep everyone a little bit safer and get you to move over.